Hello, guys, and welcome to REDDOG.TV. My name is Sting Red Dog here, alive and well, coming off that 24-hour stream over the weekend. Just to let you guys know, I do have a fan next to me, kind of just blowing in another direction right now. But if it's too loud in the background or you kind of hear this humming, let me know and I'll turn. It's on max right now. So let me know and I'll turn that down to medium or something. So that if that gets too in the way of everything. All right, so we are bringing you today Teamwork and Tactics versus Virtual Selection. Unfortunately, we were going to bring you Archaea versus Legendary Snails an hour earlier, and wow, Archaea basically forfeits all Summer Cup matches. They just could not. They could not field 6. They could only field 5. I asked Scramge or whatever, Scram, you know, if he was going to use a Merc, but in Archaea style, I kind of figured he says, you know, it's either Archaea, all of Archaea plays, or none of them play. So I can respect that, holding the integrity of your team together, at the expense, obviously, of us not being able to view such an epic match. I think everybody was waiting for the Snails to come together on this against Archaea and actually see what was going to happen. So, anyways, as you can see, I got a new kind of overlay here. Actually, just a new background. And as you can see now, I also have the chat a chat window up from the stream chat, and that is basically for my YouTube viewers who aren't here, because I got a lot of requests on YouTube basically saying like, hey, we want to know what you're responding to, we want to know what, you know, we can't make the live show, we want to see what people are saying. So I have put it up there. I have set Nightbot on pretty strict settings, so just watch it. Just because it's on the stream now, I don't want it to obviously get spammed or anything. So Nightbot is on patrol. Looks like we got 6 and 6 here now for Teamwork and Tactics and Virtual Selection. Lineup here is User 210, Sky Ice, Law, Bonkers, Cognito, and Retry for Teamwork and Tactics. We also got for Virtual Selection, we got Chris, Lucho, Ben, Loop, Aristote, and Solus. So we may be starting here soon. Shrike, why didn't he drop the chair? I know. He had 20 or so resources. That was such... And this is spoiler alert right now. If you have not seen that match, oh boy. It was so vexed his game. It was so vexed his game, and as you probably saw on the video, how just amazed and dumbfounded we were when that happened. I mean, it was vexed his game, and that was an amazing play. So, hey Tizo, how you doing? Early start today. Kind of. I mean, it's noon my time right now, so and it's a work day. So you know, Monday to Friday I go to the gym every morning at 6 a.m. anyways. So I'm up early. It used to not be like that a long time ago. Actually, I used to go to the gym at night, and that was really great. But then obviously you just get older and I don't know, you just start waking up earlier and you want to start the day sooner, you know, you're not like a teenager anymore and like sleeping till 3. Those were the days. Which is weird because I'll probably get less sleep going on if my wife and I start having kids, which we don't right now and we don't want them right now, so I'm just too selfish, honestly, and I'll be open about that. The kid's not here yet, so I can say that. Alright, so... looks like we're going to be starting here pretty soon. Superstars, welcome. Bruno, welcome. 31 of you in here right now, ready to get this match started. My dog is barking at something at the front door, probably a leaf. So yeah, right now let's kind of just talk about. I kind of want to alt tab right now, but I'll do it because I want to just talk about how Teamwork and Tactics has been doing and virtual selection through this whole thing. I thought he meant the other type of fan. What other type of fan? I must admit, that went clear over my head, so I apologize. Yeah. So we have sorry, I just keep looking at the chat, which is something bad. Let me just ask him like when we're gonna start this. Hold on. I think we're gonna start soon, so I should probably not have this full screen. Yeah, I'll have it like this. Oh shoot, we already have a ready call. All right, so I'm not gonna talk about that just yet because I don't want to miss the start of this round. So we're gonna get started here. 40 of you in here now. Here we go. Ready call. And we are getting ready to start here. And here we go, NSL Summer Cup match. 2013, Teamwork and Tactics versus Virtual Selection. Teamwork and Tactics starting down in shipping. Meanwhile, Virtual Selection bounding out of server room, doing a 1-4 split. Most of them going down here to ET. We usually see this normally. Stacking up here in the vents, waiting for these poor Marines here, who know that this is going to happen because obviously they play aliens on this map too, and this is probably what they do. Here comes the rush. Solus, Lucho, and Ben coming in there. Wow, Cognito and Slan just killing them, but not strong enough at the end where Solus and Ben remain victorious. They do kill that blueprint there from Twat's RT that was set down in observation. Law coming through south tunnels, heading to hub, and meanwhile we have in repair room User 210 and Sky Ice building up that power, and the blueprint has been dropped there. We have a gorge over in north tunnels in the form of Aristote clogging up this entrance here, also putting a little bit of cute Hydra farm right here around the corner, waiting for an unsuspecting Marine. Cognito and Slan moving back into observation after that bounce back from Virtual Selection Skulks. Over on the other side of the map, Sky Ice and User 210 moving in from repair room into ore processing. Going to be building up this power node. Wow, that's remnants from the 24-hour stream. Aristote and Loop and Solus now coming in from warehouse hallway, and Sky Ice taking down Solus, taking down Loop, and User 210 taking down Aristote, but falling to Ben with just 3% life. MVP in that fight. Law comes around the corner, basically not being able to do anything there. Lucho coming down, doing a little bit of RT harassing there. 75% of that one in observation. Cognito coming back, but a little bit too late. And Lucho running into shipping, being very annoying. Look at that, 2 bites, runs off. Sky Ice coming through and trying to shoot him away. Slan now building up in elevator transfer. Doesn't look like anyone's in there to stop him. Cognito coming around the corner. We got drifters flying all over the map. One through mezzanine, one to warehouse. Looks like this is going to be where their second hive is going to be. 3 Skulks, Solus, Loop, and Ben massing in or processing right now. Up against User 210 and Sky Ice. Let's see if I can put the death cam on User 210 here and sees what happens. Aristote now coming down through logistics. Looks like that fight's just going to be a little stalemate for right now, just judging. Meanwhile, on the other side of the map, we got Law and Slan, which all of Virtual Selection has diverted to because they cannot lose mezzanine. Here we go. The view from Law. Slan takes down Ben, and Deathcam strikes again as Lucho takes him down. And poor Slan is in the middle of an alien love fest here in Hub, and he ends up going down, taking Chris only down to 38%, and the RT down in logistics by Aristote. Cognito chipping away Aristote from across the room and waiting for that redrop. Meanwhile, over in ore processing, things aren't looking good for Teamwork and Tactics as Sky Ice just goes down to Solos. Loop is destroying that blueprint, and there goes Teamwork and Tactics offense. As Virtual Selection is dominating this map in engagements. It seems like Teamwork and Tactics cannot get a foothold here. However, I'd like to point out that Teamwork and Tactics is sitting on 5 extractors right now versus VS's 4, though they have lost a ton more in this. Let's take a look at the map. Okay, maybe not a ton. Now that is 2. I maybe thought more went down than I thought. So Slan taking down Loop in Repair Room. And Team Resources 215 to 163. So Teamwork and Tactics eking out those valuable resources. And it looks like they're actually winning more engagements, which is funny because it looks like on this map, in terms of units on the field, I mean, and the engagements that I've seen, I would really have half expected Virtual Selection to be ahead in those. Shotgun Reachers now has started. Teamwork and Tactics doing the same thing that they did during the 24-hour stream when they fought a few teams there, doing Armor 1, Armor 2 immediately and getting shotguns in less than 5 minutes of the match. This was brutal when we saw them do this in the last cast over the weekend. It really, really, really helps. Shotguns are about to finish just 4 minutes, 45 seconds into this match, and look at that. Weapons 1 already starting. So Teamwork and Tactics doing a really good job spreading across the map, holding on to these RTs, redropping when necessary, and just hoarding all these resources to get those upgrades. Because those upgrades up against just Celerity Skulks, especially in the first 5 minutes, can be really brutal. Now look at this. Ben, Loop, oh my goodness, 4 Skulks now coming into shipping. Loop, Ben, Lucho, and Solus now biting one of the RTs. Law is getting really low. He takes out Ben and lives 7%. Holy cow. We see that Bonkers just went down as he jumped down, and oh my god, Law goes down as well. Lucho, Aristote, and that IP does go down. User 210 scrambling in around the corner on the east side while Law respawns. Solus does go down. Lucho and Aristote still in there. Lucho goes down. Aristote, the only one left, and gets tagged by Law. Wow, great job for Teamwork and Tactics for dealing with that. And while that was happening, look what is going on in here. All that happening, and Teamwork and Tactics, Cognito, Sky Ice, and Slan have moved into server rooms during that. They cleared out Warehouse, and like a lawnmower has moved into Virtual Selection's main hive, and it looks like Ben, Loop, and Lucho are the only ones left. And with these Weapon 1 Armor 2 Marines, Loop just goes down, I'm sorry, Slan just goes down to Loop. Looks like it's helping out. Cognito pistoling down Solus. Loop takes down Cognito, and they do save that. So 2 base saves within a minute of each other. Pretty impressive for both teams, and now they're basically sitting even right now, except Virtual Selection. During that whole rush there, no one was on the map to defend Harvesters. Look at that. They lost 2 of theirs. They're down to just 2 Harvesters right now, and they got to re-expand. Law and User 210 moving into Warehouse. Ben and Loop trying to get them out of there. Here comes a lone drifter. I think that was waypointed. Because, yep, definitely waypointed. Phase Tech now has started from that observatory that has been in shipping. Cognito now coming back around the corner. Loop in South Tunnels, and Aristote in Logistics doing a little bit of RT harassment there. Lucho in the vents right outside observation. Cognito here. Looks like he's going to try to engage. Nope, Lucho backs off quite wisely. 2 Marines in there. He's definitely going to go out. Sky Ice now coming to help out this RT in Logistics. Scares off Aristote. And Aristote just takes the vent, moves right into biting the RT in Repair Room. How annoying. Slan and Cognito in elevator transfer. And it looks like they're going to be building that up. Solus skulking in there. Phase Tech now has been completed. Phase Tech is going to drop here, I believe, in elevator transfer, or at least close to mezzanine. Aristote, 34% on this in Repair Room. It looks like they're sisting into there, and I don't see a phase gate there. Maybe the hub, but while all this is happening, User 210 and Law moved from the Warehouse into server room, and now with these Weapons 1, Armor 2, Shotgun Marines. Very good job there, taking out some, I don't know if that push was really worth 2 shotgun drops. Now this is a really good phase gate position here. Wow. They saw the Cystine, you know, moving into repair room. They also know that their only other way is to in warehouse. Now they do have ET, but they can get there pretty quickly. But it's the Far Hives that they want to worry about. So in here, putting up this phase gate here, putting up an arc factor, or well, it may be an arc factor. I'm guessing it will be at one point. This is really going to help. Now, these fades are coming out, but look at Teamwork and Tactics timing. 8 minutes, 50 seconds that these 4 fades have now dropped onto the field. Teamwork and Tactics are well equipped to handle this with weapons 2, armor 2, with shotguns. This is ideal where you want to be when this fade plosion comes out. This is where you want to be with Marine tech. Now, obviously, it just ends up being after this the individual player skill on how they actually use this tech, but it definitely gives the Marine team a hell of a better chance to fight against a fade ball like this. And look, Virtual Selection keeping those fades all together. They must know. Here comes the beacon. Yeah. And that's easy. This is good. They have the phase gate there. They can get right back on the map. But during this, with those fades flying around the map, you can see that there is RTs being attacked all over the place. So Teamwork and Tactics looks like they might get stretched thin here. They might not have to go as a pack here into warehouse. User 210 getting stabbed through the heart here in ore processing as these 3 fades come right through. Law Incognito coming around the other way. Oh my god, they almost caught Ben as he gets out of there. Those fades gotta go. Advanced Armory has started to be researched. All right, and Sky Ice now coming in here. And you can see here that the sys chain has been cut all the way down into logistics. User 210 Incognito repairing things up there in ore processing. We see a Mac has already been out, and these 4 fades are on their way. Loop, all these 4 fades. Solus, Chris, Ben, Loop. I'm sorry, Solus, Ben, Loop, and Lucho. I mean, they are creating havoc right now on Teamwork and Tactics economy because they can move around through this map just like crazy. And Teamwork and Tactics, obviously being Marines, cannot keep up with these guys as fast as they're moving around the map. It looks like they're going to try to hit here, but we gotta watch out. Sky Ice in there. They're going to try to engage Law and Sky Ice, but Law is on the top with those shotguns. So they have to watch out. Communication right now for Virtual Selection is really, really, really key. Loop and Aristote doing a little bit of RT harassing there. And Teamwork and Tactics needs to make a move right now. They need to get... I mean, I can tell you right now, just by looking at this, Teamwork and Tactics might get worn down and their economy might get completely busted. If they do not start making a move on this map, making some offensive moves instead of all this defense, because it's giving Virtual Selection such a chance to get around this map. And look at this. Nice job. That armor 2 is definitely working. Either swipes are missing like crazy or they are landing, and obviously that armor 2 is working. They're welding each other up. Great job there. Law and User 210 holding the hub for, from a fade attack, and the fades are grouping up again. It looks like they really want blood and get Law and User out of here. They're building up that power. Obviously it's still a blueprint, which is smart. They can't blow that up now, and it looks like they wanted to get some extra mobility on the map and try to get a phase gate there in hub so they can start hitting mezzanine. That is something that VS does not want to happen quite clearly. All right, so we got over down here, Cognito and User 210 with Law and Sky Ice moving into repair room. So 4 Marines all clumped here in repair room. It looks like they tried to pinch those fades that were on that RT. Actually, I'm pretty sure that's what they were trying to do, but they did miss some of those shots and those fades got out of there. Prototype lab now has been completed, which is going to be great. Teamwork and Tactics, look, with all this, look at this, guys. They've lost 8 RTs. They're still on 7. I mean, the rebuilding from Teamwork and Tactics is freaking amazing here. And Virtual Selection is sitting on 3. They've lost 4 in this whole thing, 660 versus 405. This is why Teamwork and Tactics can really just start swiping that credit card like crazy and paying for all these upgrades. Now, they just lost 2, but look how quickly that they're putting another one up. Law over in observation, building that up. They're probably going to go into ET again and build that as well. Law's probably going to move over there and get that 7 up. They know that this is what they need to do. They got to keep their economy alive, especially if they're going to keep going for upgrades and keep going for tech. And denying virtual selection 13 minutes into this game. This is so smart play. They have denied virtual selection their second hive, and this is really going to handicap VS. And there's a phase gate going up in ET. If they lock this down, this is going to be such a tough nut for VS to crack. All right. So, guys, I am reading over there that if the stream is stuttering, I do have one new setting on. I will go ahead and fix that for round 2, just to make sure. I know that I've tested the settings earlier with my laptop. I streamed to my test channel, and I watched it on my laptop, and I was getting no stutterings or anything. So, it could be your download connection, but I am streaming at 3,000 bit rate. With a set FPS of 50 instead of 30. Those are my changes. All right, now 4 fades now coming into shipping. They got to be careful here because now Teamwork and Tactics has jets, which is really going to change this game and change the attacks up against these fades. Weapons 3 now has started. Weapons 3 Armor 2 Marines about to come out in about 2 minutes. All right, and we do have a gorge tunnel here in ET. They did take out that phase gate that was going up by Teamwork and Tactics. I'm looking at the res here on VS. We got Aristote at 41 and Chris at 7, so maybe Aristote is going to save for an Onos. I think they're going to need that at least to try to break some of this defense that Teamwork and Tactics has put up. Now, obviously, Onai have to be careful these days since the last patch. They're not like the juggernauts like they are, but they do still work in soaking up a lot of damage to let your other support units or other attack units takes the focuses away from them so they can start killing, and the Onus can basically soak up a lot of damage and run out when he can. But with these jets and Weapons 3 shotguns, they could basically hunt down any Onai that's running away. Oh boy, they could get pinched right here. Look at this. Skylar, Cognito, and User 210 with those jets coming right into platform. This is what they're doing right now. This is what they got to do right now. They got to start taking down this alien economy and they have to start going on the offense, which is great. Slan goes down in the hub. And it looks like here that these, I mean, I love turrets, you know. I really, really, really love turrets. They basically, like, really buy you some time. They do chip damage, and they track really well. So when you're fighting a Fade or any life forms, I always circle around the turrets so the turrets can, at least while I'm shooting at something, the turrets is taking chip damage too. So turrets are great. Here comes the Fade ball coming into server room. Looks like they're bouncing around, health packs going all over the place. Cognito, Sky Ice, and User 210. Cognito taking down Aristote there, who is only a sculpt. Not one Fade has died yet, while Teamwork and Tactics has basically lost all their offensives that they have launched at VS. VS holding on to these Fades really, really, really well. VS needs to, at this point, start getting a little bit more aggressive. I know that they've been trying to slam that economy of Teamwork and Tactics, but they need to really start getting aggressive here. They need to start hitting the base and start killing some Marines. Let's look at the kills right now. 42 to 33 for Teamwork and Tactics versus VS. 14 resource towers lost for TWAT, and virtual selection 5 resources, 898 to 553. Teamwork and Tactics, like I said before, playing such a beautiful game, denying these hives, these second hives for virtual selection. Amazing. Solus now working on the RT in warehouse, and here's User 210 and Sky Ice coming in from ore processing. I mean, this match can go either way. I mean, Virtual Selection, I wouldn't count them out yet. They have a steady res flow right now with 4. They're not the only thing that's going against them right now is they got to get rid of that ore processing base. They need to secure warehouse, and the only way they're going to do it is completely take out these guys, let them lose their weps. So that they're just on LMGs, but with these upgrades, it's making it really hard for those fades. And also, we can see here that the fades aren't really connecting much. Now, we do see that 53%, and I'm sorry I missed this, but the ET Hive has dropped, and it's at 53%. I can only guess that happened about a minute ago. So they dropped that. That did leave this open. This is going to be their saving grace. At this point, they need to hold it down. If this pack can split off as well, like, I mean, I like their pack play that they're doing with this 4 fade pack. It's working out well for them here in engagements. I mean, look at them ripping apart Teamwork and Tactics here in the hub. But, I mean, they could probably get a little bit more mapped. Oh, no! Oh, okay, I thought that was a fade. That was just a gorge here in the hub. They still have 4 fades. Anyways, what I was saying before is that they probably need to split these guys up to 2 and 2. Look at all those missed swipes there. Wow, and Slan ends up building up that phase gate. And it does end up going up, and there we go. Cognito runs over, puts up the power. All right, these guys got to get out of here. More Marines are going to phase through. Solus, don't overcommit. Get out. All right, and he does. They're playing these fades well. I mean, they haven't lost any. Looks like they haven't overcommitted yet. All right, now Sky Ice and Law know this new hive is there, and Lucho is the only one left to fight against these guys. Let's take a look from Lucho's point of view as he tries to get these Marines down. Does move out of there. Sky Ice and Law are going to end up having ownership of ET, and they're going to try to use this offensive here. Oh my god, there's the turrets down in the hub, which is going to make this really, really hard for Virtual Selection to try to take this down. However, not with a gorge there. Bile bombing like crazy, supported by the fades. Cognito getting taken down with his jets. Looking at the P-Res for Teamwork and Tactics, 18, 18, 12, 16, 23, 28. Not much on either side, and Virtual Selection does blow up that phase gate here. Wow, this is a slugfest here. Sky Ice in the corner while this is happening. 22% on this new hive, 14%. And they do end up saving that at the last minute. Great job, VS. Wow. All right, Solos and Lucho getting out of there. Cognito. Now, I know that was called that it was so low here in observation. What they need to do right now, if anyone has jets, is just get in there and try to jet around it and finish it off with those level 3 shotguns. That would totally change this game right now. However, Virtual Selection is floating, I might add, 148 res. Look how fast they're getting it. They're sitting on 5 res towers right now. Virtual Selection has done a really, really great job during this game and has completely stalemated until they got a second hive. The second hive is going to be a crack hive, which is going to allow extra upgrades for these guys. I don't see any Ono Saber, though. If they are at a point right now where if those fades die, they can get them right back. I mean, obviously, that doesn't mean that they should start throwing them away right now or anything, but that's good for them. And it looks like here that this has now been scanned. Obviously, they already know that it's there. VS moving around now with these fades. This fade play has been pretty great. Wow. Sorry, guys, I was reading something. All right, so Lucho, Ben, and Loop working on Repair Room RT. And it looks like here that finally Teamwork and Tactics moving out. Law and Slan taking out the Harvester here in observation where Chris sits around the corner. And finally, here comes a move in ore processing. Though with just 4 fades, I wouldn't have done that. Where's the gorge? If the fades can go in, the gorge can come in around the corner, start bile bombing all this stuff while the fades take care of anything that's going to threaten the gorge. that would definitely work out a lot better and be able to take out that base. If Teamwork and Tactics loses this foothold on the map, I mean, it is going to be really hard for them to come back and reestablish anywhere, considering now that the aliens are stronger. They are now at 6 biomass. They do have leap. They do have full shells, full spurs, biobomb, and gorge tunnels. So this, I mean, that second hive, like I said before, this really has changed the game in favor of virtual selection. Teamwork and Tactics exploded out of the gate, but it looks like now they are running out of steam. Oh, goodness gracious, this is horrible. Teamwork and Tactics needs to get some sort of movement going on here. If they don't, oh boy, it is just going to be pretty bad. And guys, talking about the lag, I know I will go ahead and reduce my bitrate and reduce my FPS back to 30. I know I worked it on my test and it was fine, so apparently it's not fine for everyone. So I will do that for the next go. Don't you worry. I'll bring down the stream and bring it right back up with the old settings. Alright, so, you know, 24 minutes into this round, not one life form, higher life form, has been lost at this point. VS playing really, really strong. I think they have Teamwork and Tactics down. Here we go! Chris, oh, Chris getting tagged by user 210. Focus right on the gorge. Oh my goodness. So it looks like that is down, and it looks like they were trying to get ore processing out of there, but I mean, they can try that again. I mean, gorges only cost 5 and Chris has 9 right now. He's got to try again. Maybe the fades can go in there first, try to fake them out, and then Chris can come in there and start biobombing, and before they know it, everything's blowing up. All right. So look at this. They're trying again here. Here's Aristote as the gorge. He's coming through here. This pain train is going to move north right after they finish this RT here. And it looks like user 210 knows that this is going to happen. Let's see what this looks like from user 210's point of view. No, they actually end up not doing that. They actually move south into logistics. And their gorge is sticking with them to keep them healed. I mean, if they can get in there and just take out ore processing, I totally think they can. They're playing it safe right now, which I just don't know why. I mean, after this, they would have to basically secure warehouse or repair. Obviously, repair wouldn't work. 4 fades now moving now into warehouse. Backed up with Aristo. 3 fades, sorry. They do take down Sky Ice and user 210 and start grinding down this. But look at what Cognito's doing, building up another phase gate here in the hub. They're going to try to get a foothold in here. He's going to, I mean, with 35 resources, let's get some turrets in here to try to help out with some of this defense. But now this grants a lot of mobility around the map. Teamwork and Tactics definitely needs this. And here we go. Virtual Selection does notice what's going on, and those turrets have not been up. Oh! And Ben actually goes down right there in hub. First fade lost 26 minutes into this match. There's Aristote trying to biobomb this down. And great defense there by Teamwork and Tactics. Fantastic job, and taking down a fade. That was costly to VS, but it doesn't matter because they have more than 5 biomass, so guess what? Chris can just drop another fade egg, and also Ben had more than 40, so it looks like, I see him now, it looks like he's going fade. I don't know about that. I mean, he could have waited just a bit and went Onos. I mean, he was at, what, 57 or so, and with 4 or 5 there, they could have done that, and that maybe could have helped them out. I don't know about that decision for him to go fade. I mean, maybe VS has practiced 4 fade play. Wow, this is pretty ballsy right here. Oh my god. Cognito and Slan are coming in here to this newly grown hive, growing 35%, but the fades are there to defend. Aristote going into a gorge here in warehouse, going to try to get this up, but with a robotics factory that they know is right around the corner, and with Teamwork Tactics sucking on 4 extractors, I mean, they need another one right now. They're gonna need to get observation back to get a good res flow for an arc push, but I mean, they could go arc and just really start arcing this base here. At least definitely from right here, which is pretty easily defendable. And over in ET, Slan user 210 blowing up upgrades. But while this is happening, we're seeing here, oh my god, fights all over the map, and Chris was bio-bombing here and shipping. Great timing, oh my god! It looks like he might 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Ow! They just hold it! Oh my god, and 2% on the IP. What a great timing there. Look what happened with that timing with Chris doing that bile bomb. He was able to allow virtual selection to take over or processing. He pulled out a marine push into ET back to the base. Oh my goodness. Yeah, he didn't take out any structures in the main base, but that was a perfect timing move, textbook. I don't know if that came together just by luck or if they planned that, but that was beautiful. Cognito, user 210, 5 Marines now in elevator transfer. Looks like they're really going to want this, and now look, here goes on the arms lab, and another pullback that they're going to have to do, and the arms lab is down to 28%, and those fades got to get out of there. But they do save this hive. They have lost a couple shells at this point, and they know what they need to do right now. They need to counter. Teamwork and Tactics very vulnerable to the counters right now. Slan, Law, user 210 coming into elevator transfer. And wow, 20% on this high, but look what's happening down here in shipping. They do try to get this, and here we go. Cognito does go down. There is another beacon right after they take this hive down. Great job, Teamwork and Tactics, for doing that. Holy cow, and there goes a hive, and the one in warehouse is 90% grown. It looks like they just dropped one a few seconds ago here in repair while all that was happening. Holy cow, there's so much action going on at this 30-minute mark. There is a robotics factory being dropped here in the hub. They know, but I don't know what this is going to do. They got 2 extractors. They definitely do not have the economy to do an arc push. And here they go into repair room, getting slammed here in the doorway. But it looks like they are doing well. Ben goes down again here in the north end of repair room in the hallway. And Loop is really low as well, but he barely gets away, 13% life. And now look at this, moving right in here. None of the Marines died. 7% on this brand new hive, and it does go down. Another hive goes down by Teamwork and Tactics. Wow. All right, well, I am amazed at what Teamwork and Tactics has pulled out of their butts in the late game here. And it looks like VS is trying to re-secure ET. That's their best bet for their third hive to be replaced down. I mean, it's the most built up anyways. And these guys, Teamwork and Tactics, have moved into warehouse. Now, what I'm worried about right now is Teamwork and Tactics economy. So we're seeing right now that they have lost 22 RTs versus just 9 for virtual selection. Virtual selection, has definitely done better in kills now. And we do see that that ET hive now has been dropped. And I think VS is going for the resource starve right now. They're really trying to work on that economy. You see Aristote trying to work on that RT and logistics, gets killed by Cognito as they move into repair room. And now Teamwork and Tactics is going to have to spend some time and split their forces. There's going to need to be a recap team and a team that is putting pressure, because if you don't have a pressure team, you're just going to leave the other team wide open to mass up and try to hit somewhere. So you always got to keep them doing something. Chris now hearing Law come around the corner. Let's kind of see what this looks like as Law is pounding bullets into Chris right now. Chris trying to jump and get away. Law goes down. Wow! Turns around and meets Solus and ends up going down there as well. Slan Incognito in repair room, just building up that RT as they move up towards ore processing. We're seeing Sky Ice and User 210 in the hub. And over here in ore processing, we're seeing Slan Incognito building up the power there. They may try to reestablish the phase gate there. Sky Ice and Law in the mezzanine. And back over in the base, we're seeing Lucho, 3 fades in there, trying to grind down that phase gate. Doesn't do it. There comes the beacon, which does take the pressure off of mezzanine a bit. I mean, I'm liking these force beacons here that Virtual Selection is trying to do just to get the Marines off the field. It's much better if they kill the proxy phase gates around. Oh my god, Ben! Oh, okay, I thought he was a fade again. There's an Onos. There's Aristote as an Onos. Where was this a while ago? I tell you, they needed it when Ben died. Ben should have been an Onos when he lost his fate. He was so close. It shouldn't have come out this late. They could have utilized it much, much, much sooner. I mean, and I think that decision led maybe, or at least partly, to them losing those hives. Now, it totally depends on how they use this Onos. Make sure he doesn't get pinched and make sure they don't lose it. Onai, again, aren't as powerful. Team Merc and Tactics moving up the RT ladder with 3 now versus Virtual Selection 6. Now it's flip-flop. They are totally in line. And look at this. 4. Oh, they were going together, but now they've stopped. A little bit of communication issues. Looks like just looking at the movement here. Like, let's go here. No, let's go here. No, let's go here. It looks like VS has Teamwork and Tactics on, on the spread right now. Slan, Sky Ice, and User 210 is trying to snipe this hive from outside in the rafters. 18% there, but look at this. Here comes Bio Bomb, and they get out of there, but ET did go down. Phase Tech has been lost. They lost the observatory there. Now, this is interesting enough. I don't think VS saw the Teamwork and Tactics game that we casted on the 24-hour weekend. If they don't have Vortex, I believe that's a 3rd hive ability. Somebody correct me on that because I'm not too sure. But if they did have Vortex, let's say they did, they could Vortex the observatory while it was beaconing and stop that beacon. Aristote now working on the sentry battery there. 73%. He's got to get out of there. He's got no support. You have no support. Get the hell out of there. Meanwhile, over in ore processing, Law and Sky Ice duking it out with Ben, Solus. Oh my god, this is such a crazy long match. 35 minutes now just in round 1. How nuts is this? Sky Ice going down to Solus here in the hallway north of ore processing. Law with a jetpack, but with only an LMG, trying to engage these fades. Loop just gets out of there with 49% health. So does Lucho. He gets out of there as well. Aristote relocating to warehouse. And it looks like they're going to try to build this RT, but no, Virtual Selection is not going to let that happen. Oh my god. Aristote on really low health, and he goes down! From the point of view, the Onos is down, overextended there. That was a bad choice by VS. However, they do clear those Marines and clear that phase gate. But Onos for a phase gate and RT, I don't know about that, but we'll see how this is going to play out. I mean, yes, you can argue, well, it's not just the PG and the RT, it's also map positioning. Okay, I'll give that, but I don't know if that was worth an Onos. So now we're seeing elevator transfer. And it's down again. 1 billion hives being killed in this match. Virtual Selection still at 73. They can redrop it if they want. It seems like they just cannot hold a hive. Phase Tech Research has lost. Observatory is down. They cannot beacon. They cannot beacon, but it looks really bad here. There goes a fade. Solus has gone down. Loop now is really low. Lucho's got to get out of there, leaving Ben alone with Aristote, and Ben's going to go down, and it looks like this phase gate may get saved. Yes, at the last second, they turn on their welders. Oh, boy. This is frippin' crazy. I hope you guys are enjoying this. Sky Ice, Law, and User 210. This is a slugfest, guys. This is such a slugfest. They are duking it out right outside Hub. There's the rebuild from Teamwork and Tactics. There's the Sisting coming into Repair Room. I mean, they've been at a stalemate forever. Now, Teamwork and Tactics doing really well taking care of these higher life forms. They took down 2 Fades and an Onos at this point. I mean, that's life forms you do not want to lose. Now, the Fades, yeah, okay, Fade Eggs can be dropped. And it looks like Ben just got a Fade Egg. Look at this. Loop and Lucho have been a Fade for so long, they're at max. And so Solus is at 102. Oh my god, with those... Oh my god. I wonder if they're gonna go multi-Onai. I mean, that would be great to see. I mean, I saw that over the weekend. We saw 5 Onai duplex against Nexel. Went 5 Onai in 8 minutes up against Nexel. And just closed that map. Oh, Loop almost gets pitched by Law as he retreats back to elevator transfer where there's only a single Crag there. Alright, so Law's in here trying to get this Gorge Tunnel down. It'd be so funny if I saw them mass in that Gorge Tunnel and just go right in the server room. Ben and Lucho now killing user 210 here, and looks like Cognito's in trouble as well. Slan can't do anything. Law coming up behind Slan. Slan goes down as well, like dominoes. They are going down, but Lucho is so low and he gets out of there. Law getting attacked here by backed up by Sky Ice. Loop really low. Oh my god, these engagements. Oh no. Alright, Phase Gate going up in Hub. Law and Sky Ice trying to get around there. He's going to be backed up by User 210 coming in from South Tunnels. Ben, Loop, Solus, and Lucho really trying to stop this from happening. I don't know if they're going to be able to. User 210 is here. This fight is going like crazy, guys. Oh, and oh my god, they call it! They call it! They called it! Holy cow! 40-minute game and they call it! Virtual Selection is victorious after such a slug match. Good game. Alright guys, that is it. Wow, guys, what a slugfest. What a slugfest. Good job. Yeah, you know what? They knew. I'm just going to tell them. Alright, guys. Alright guys, so I am going to change the stream settings here. Oh crap, I just did a spoiler. Oh no. Oh no, I'm so sorry guys. I broke my own rule. I broke my own rule, but it's still a surprise. You guys don't know who won. Alright, so I'm gonna change the stream settings. Guys, I will be right back. I think I am back. I believe so. I've lowered the stream settings. I went from 3000 bitrate to 2800. And I lowered the FPS from 50 down to 35. So let me know for you guys that are stuttering. I know not all of you are stuttering. Some of you are saying that it's smoother than when you actually play. But I want to make sure everyone has a good chance to see this stream uninterrupted. So anyways, hopefully this will work. So back. so we're going to change the teams around. Alright, I'm just reading the chat right now. Yes, Legendary Snails and Archaea are scrimming a PCW right now, and Archaea is using a Merc. As they said, you know, they don't use a Merc in official matches. Alright, so we're going to switch sides here. It looks like Teamwork and Tactics. I mean, you know, after all that, that must be so frustrating for Teamwork and Tactics for the Marine team. I mean, to go through all that, all those wins, all those hives, all those life forms, and to end it with just, you know, and they knew it. They knew it, right? I mean, he said it in chat in the ready room. He said we didn't feel like we needed to get rolled by 5 Onai, which was going to happen, which definitely going to happen. Ben is now up somewhere. Where is he? Without a jetpack. Ben is up on the rafters here. Let's see how he did this. I think he'll show us. Oh, the arm. Okay. Yeah. They forfeited the entire Summer Cup because they're having lineup issues. That's when I talked to Scram this morning. So he's, you know, they're going to sort out those lineup issues, and he said, you know, he's really hoping they get it all sorted out before Season 3 of the NSL starts. So a little bit of locker room banter and talk going on right now, I'm sure, on Teamwork and Tactics side. Bonkers is probably trying to slap them away. I have to say, Bonkers as the comm in that Marine round did extremely well. I mean, who's with me on that one? You know, best comm in the EU. He has that by title only, arguably, but he did really, really well. So pat on the back to him. And you saw how frustrated he was at the end when he just typed, "Ah!" You know? They just couldn't lock anything down. And, you know, when I didn't see those life forms going down around, you know, 15-minute mark, 20-minute mark, and they were holding on to those fades, that was already a big downhill battle at that point. At that point, Teamwork and Tactics had to have probably rallied, won a lot of engagements, and just pushed into the main hive. But it just didn't work out. Alright, so we're still waiting here. Guys, is it still laggy? Is it still choppy? I'll spec one of them and let them run around. Hopefully it's not laggy or anything. Just enable 720p and not. Yeah, you know what? What's weird is that for some people, 720p isn't showing up. It's only giving the option of 720p plus, which is weird. And then for some people, they do have the 720p without the plus option. So, yeah, I don't know. I'm just gonna say, maybe they don't know I'm ready. So about 80 of you watched that monster of a round. And here we go, into round 2. Got about 60 of you in here since the restart. And we're probably going to continue to get more people because it's a pretty great round. Remember, guys, Rafflecast at 100 plus viewers, so get out on your social media and twitch.tv/REDDOG.TV. Get them in here. You got some friends that haven't seen Natural Selection? Get them in here and maybe they'll buy it. Help our community out. We need it. Alright, so virtual selection starting as Marines in server room. Shipping start for Teamwork and Tactics. It looks like they're coming around with the Skulks around the corner in the north tunnels through the east side of or processing. Meanwhile, Loop, Lucho, and Aristote sitting here in hub. Meet wall. Teamwork and Tactics does come in. Deathcam strikes again. And Lucho ends up going down. Nice cleanup there by Teamwork and Tactics as these guys go right into here. Solus alone up against Law. Looks like he might not get him down. Deathcam strikes again on him. And there's his poor body laying face down. Law and User 210 going through here. Loop coming around the corner. It looks like he could be able to get him. Aristote shoots Law and User 210 down, saving that RT. They still got one, and Lucho picks him off on the other side of the room. Look at that, 2%. A Skulk can blow on that, and it looks like Cognito is gonna do just that. Parasite it. There we go. And he gets out of there. Alright, so the damage is done there. Alright. So we're seeing Loop and Lucho. Let me just get my FPS monitor up. Loop and Lucho holding down Hub, Retry, User, and Sky Ice. Trying to get the better of them as they're trying to finagle for positioning. Ben takes down Cognito there in North Tunnels. Sky Ice takes down Lucho. Oh man, this death cam is on fire today. Retry up against Aristote. Doesn't look like it's going to be good. That pistol comes out. Pistols him down. Law taking down this RT in platform. Meanwhile, let's just look at Teamwork and Tactics. They have assisted all the way to observation. We got Bonkers in there, building up a nice little light defense there in observation. They've assisted to repair room. Looks like they're going to try to get that up as well. Teamwork and Tactics doing a good job kind of like just being annoying across the map, but virtual selection still moving through. If you look at this, 2.5 minutes in, we got no upgrades for virtual selection. Meanwhile, at this point, if you remember, Teamwork and Tactics basically was working on Armor 2. And they had like 5 or 6 extractors. So, Lucho, Aristote coming in here. I don't know what, I mean, they've been spending a lot of money on, I think, well, I don't even know, actually, because if I was going to say rebuilding, well, they've only lost one. But they do have a bunch of, they have 2 blueprints around. I mean, they only have another IP. I believe that looks like the Arms Lab. That's going up now, so maybe they'll start getting their upgrades. All right, Solus, Aristote, Lucho. Oh my goodness. And there we go. Sky Ice takes down Aristote. Great job. Law and Sky Ice working on that RT and platform. Armor 1 now has been started. 3 minutes, 51 seconds into the game. If you remember, Armor 1 and Armor 2 was already done with Teamwork and Tactics in the last round, and shotguns have we're starting to research. So in terms of tech, VS is seems to be comparatively really behind as to their counterparts in the last round, but maybe they're just going for staying power towards the end of this, for a longer match than I think Teamwork and Tactics. Obviously, with that strategy, you're really trying to lock it down right in the beginning. Virtual selection loses yet another RT here in Warehouse. Solus taking down Sky Ice and Law, with User 210 taking him down in return. Nice 2-skull kill by Solus. Cognito getting a little bit of chip damage as he runs through the hub by Loop. And he's going to run into logistics where it's not going to be a good place for him to be. Just gets tagged on the way out. And now Aristo and Lucho putting a little bit of pressure on the west side of shipping. Oh my goodness. They may get pinched here. Let's look at the team kills. 15 to 16, so pretty even here in the kills. Not anymore. Well, still close. 16 to 18. Teamwork and resources 207 to 185. That's not a good lead as Marines that you want to be. 5 resource towers lost by virtual selection versus just 1 harvester for Teamwork and Tactics. Now we're seeing User 210 getting tagged there in server room. Seeing Sky Ice trying to fight Ben here, backed up by Cognito. Well, let's put the death cam here on Ben as they try to move in. Ben knows that there's 2 skulks here really trying and really wanting to eat him. And here comes the pounce.
I need a med pack.
And here he calls for a med pack. And there goes the med packs, and he goes down. So now 2 Marines, Aristote and Lucho, coming up from South Tunnels through the hub and west into Repair Room, where they're going to probably start destroying some sys chains. And a blueprint down of an RT in Mezzanine. Loop just passes right by. Not going to be building that up. Looks like he's going to be sent to save this. Let's try to get the view from User 210 this time, as he's trying to bite this RT. And what is he going to do? He's going to try to stay on it. You know, he's trying to play a little bit of cat and mouse around it. At this point, you know you're not going to take that down. You might as, you know, like, it's not like it was down to the wire there. I would have just engaged the Marine. I mean, because if you won, then that was definitely going to be going down. Not like you knew it wasn't going to go down. It was only going to go down to half health. Loop winning that engagement comes from ET into observation. And we're seeing here stuttering. Okay, guys, I moved down my settings, and for a lot of you, you said it's okay. So now with the stuttering, I don't know what to tell you. Alright, User 210 and Sky Ice and Retry Enzyme take down a Marine there. Seeing Loop trying to snipe down this this Harvester here. Cognito coming around, taking down Loop fairly easily. We're about to have, VS is about to have Weapons 1, Armor 1 for their upgrades. 7 minutes, 15 seconds into this match. We do have Retry, Cognito, User 210, and Sky Ice all, and Law, all ready to go fade. Law is already in his egg. Oh boy. So here we go with this fade explosion that's about to happen. I wonder, you know, in a way, I mean, if Teamwork and Tactics, if Bonkers team can hold these res towers and get a nice strong flow of 5, though it doesn't look like it's going to happen because in logistics this is about to go down. Law is just about to be too late with that fade. And look how easily these Marines go down. This is what I was talking about in the last game, how tech-wise you need to be prepared at the 7-8 minute mark for these fades to come out. And with Weapons 1, Armor 1, no shotguns, they are just not prepared for this. I mean, ideally you want to be at shotguns, Armor 2, Weapons 2. That's ideal. And Teamwork and Tactics pulled that off actually perfectly. Shotguns just finished researching right when the first fade stepped onto the battlefield. 4 Marine push now in Mezzanine. Loop, Lucho, Aristote, and Solus coming through. Sky Eye seeing these guys move by. There goes a blueprint there, and they have to rebuild this. They're sitting on just 1. They have to rebuild this. Sky Ice really low on health. He's really itching. I don't think they know he's there. There he comes. Okay, that didn't work out too well. Alright, and now here we got 3 fades on the field. Lucho and Aristote. And here comes the push of these fades. Law goes down so quickly, and so does Lucho. Do you see how fast these fades grind through Armor 1? I mean, it's ridiculous. There they go, and these guys are like ragdolls being just thrown about everywhere. Alright, so now Cognito and Law up against this RT. Lucho and Aristote come around the corner, slap them off of there. We see that 30% hive, 30% grown on the hive in repair. Lucho ends up going down here as the fades converge in hub. Solus looks like he's going to go down too. Loop is the only one left. Poor guy. And I am specking the wrong person. Oh, and I got the tail end of Loop being killed there. This is not looking good for virtual selection. Not looking good. Teamwork and Tactics now on 5 Harvesters, and 2 are growing right now. 4 fades now out on the field. We see Sky Ice at 52 res. So he is definitely the Ono saver. This match, I can already see that this match is going to be over in the next maybe 7-8 minutes. Maybe 7 to 10 minutes. That is being if virtual selection doesn't miraculously start killing all these higher life forms. They went for phase gates over armor 2. I don't know about that. I mean, your Marines are already having a lot of trouble here trying to even stay alive when they see a fade, and then 2 seconds later they get like their heads taken off. I know that they're trying to establish some sort of control, but what's gonna happen there is that they're gonna put up a phase gate somewhere, and then it's just gonna turn into a grinder with these 4 fades just running around it because they're gonna stab through armor 1. There goes 4 fades now in the server room. There goes the beacon, and they get out of there. Teamwork and Tactics playing a very, very strong alien round. They're taking advantage of the low tech that they're having to face here against virtual selection. Sky Ice now at 60 res, guys. Onos coming probably in the next couple minutes or so, and they're just going to lock this game down. 4 fades, 1 Onos, and Bonkers will probably drop out as the Gorge, and they'll just do like a YOLO in the server room. Aristote and Solus trying to fight for their lives here in ET. Holy cow. And there they go. They're done. And Ben and Loop having a conversation with each other here in platform, probably saying to each other, man, we are so screwed, dude. And that conversation is probably correct. And now Ben is like, do you hear something? And Loop says, nah, it's nothing. It's just the wind. But here comes the fades right by Ben and right by Loop. Okay, so looks like they were trying to pitch these guys. Oh, poor guys. Alright, so now these 3 fades are now in server room. We see Spurs going up now. Law is in outside mezzanine here. We see Sky Ice. There he goes. All his res is done. He is now a Onos. And there we go. So Onos now out on the field. I believe he's got at least 1 upgrade. He waited enough to get 68. Alright, and this Onos now is in warehouse right now. Oh, perfect. Look, so the 4 fades are going to engage here in mezzanine, and then this guy is going to come right here, because as they engage here, Sky Ice is just going to come waltzing in with his Onos right through. And there we go. Good game. Oh, Sky Ice didn't even get to use his Onos. Look at him. He's like, wait. Don't finish it yet. I'm coming. Okay, well, there we go. We saw that. Teamwork and Tactics slamming such a good, aggressive game against VS, saying, you know what, we can win, and we're going to make this 1-1. Really good job. All right, so Chris and Ben need to hop out of here. We need the official Teamwork and Tactics wins sign coming up. 80 of you in here witnessing that. Good play. I mean, we saw the mistakes that Virtual Selection was making in that Marine round, and we saw really, how well, those upgrades are. I mean, especially when the fades come out. I mean, when those fades, when those fades come out, guys, you have to be equipped to handle it tech-wise. Obviously, after you have the tech, your skills have your players have to have the skill and the good skills to actually utilize that tech that you just bought for them. But a lot of it is tech. I mean, you saw with that Armor 1, you guys saw VS Marines, like, it's like they weren't wearing anything. They were running out in their underwear trying to fight these fades and just getting killed like crazy. Alright, so we are on Vale now, which is the second map. And 2 more rounds here until we're done. 1-1 on the teams. Let me just put up the teams. There we go. And bam, bam. All right. Sorry, Wob, that's from the 24-hour stream because Zephram and Versal were using it a lot. I think I picked up on it, even though I do hate hearing that term. It's too funny. Alright, so guys, I will be right back. I'm gonna get a drink with some ice. It's really hot in my room right now. The reason why is my office is on the far end of the house, and basically my AC vent in here, I have my AC set to 70 for the house, and my AC vent here, because it's the last vent in the house, barely blows any cold air into my office, and it gets really, really hot in here. So I'm gonna get some cold water, and I will be right back. Stay tuned, guys. Alright, hello guys. Back. Okay, so we are back, and let's see. Can you enable 480p? You know, I've never seen the option to. My partner, my channel is Twitch partnered, and ever since I don't really. There's not really an option in the back menu. I mean, there's some extra options when you're Twitch partnered, but I haven't seen anything that I can make you guys select it. I thought that happened normally. So maybe what I can do is lower the settings a little bit more, and yeah, I mean, I'll lower it again and just see what happens there. So I'll be right back, guys. Let me lower this, and yeah, I'll try to fix this for you guys. And let me know if it's better when I come back. Alright, so it looks like we're ready. And stream is good. We're golden. Alright. So we have a ready call already. Ready call already from VS. And Teamwork and Tactics says 1 more minute. Red Dog will have a white cat when the chair spins around. Oh, sorry, Joe. That may not be how it works. I just figured because like the vents are coming through, and then like since air dumps, through vents as the air comes through, that once it gets to the end vent, there's like no more air to push through. That's what I thought. Because then I was thinking of, all right, well, what if I close some vents in the house and it'll push more air to the last vent? Does it not work that way? I don't know. I'm not a physics guy, so it may not. All right, so we are going to get ready here for round 3. We are sitting here, Teamwork and Tactics, and versus Virtual Selection 1-1. We're going to get here on Vale. It's been some pretty interesting match here. We had just Chris crashed right now, so he's going to come back in. About 70 or 80 of you in here. We only need 20 more people to do a raffle cast, so if you guys want free games and stuff, make sure we get to there. I'm actually going to do a quick Twitter tweet. Maybe that'll get you guys to the 100. Alright, we'll see what that does. Alright, so we're still waiting for one more player here. I'm just going to read up in the chat. Hopefully this one will help out. I mean, I did lower the bit rate just a bit. I lowered it now to 2600 on my bit rate, so maybe that'll help most of you. I don't want to lower it any further than that. But let me know through chat if it helped. If it's still stuttering for some of you, I don't know what to say. I'm sorry. I don't know what else to do. Alright. I know, I heard it looked really good when I did it on my test. The 3000 bitrate and 50 frames per second. I was looking on my laptop watching it, and I was just specking. I was specking some guy running through the map, and it looked pretty cool, and I wasn't stuttering. So, I guess for some people though, that either their connections or whatever can't handle that. Sorry, I can't just, if a lot of people are stuttering, I want to make sure that they can enjoy it too. So, if we can get like some equilibrium here, that'll be great. Alright, stream's back up. Lost a lot of you, holy cow. Had 80 people in here, now we're at 28. People are probably still reconnecting. Alright, so it looks like both teams are up here now. Yep, 28 to 61. Good. So, also what that does is it flushes out all the AFK people. I think. Well, no, I guess they could just be AFK and it will auto-reconnect. Alright. So we are ready. So, 2 minutes still called for virtual selection. Alright, so if you guys don't know, follow me on YouTube, youtube.com/StingRedDog. I throw up all the archives from all the matches in neat little packages, also neat little playlists in there for easy viewing. You can go ahead and check that out. So if you haven't that, sub over there. Follow me here at Twitch. And I also, during the downtime, I've been doing Red Dog's Romp, which is a bunch of random gameplay, and right now we're going through Metro Last Light. I believe I'm already finished part 7 of that, which I left off on a cliffhanger. Bio Diablo has been there, I think, for every single live playthrough, and he's been there with me, telling me to kill every single innocent person that I come across. Even when they're no threat to me at all, he's there in the background, steepling his fingers, just going. That's what I view him as doing when he tells me to off an NPC that's not doing me harm. It allows our broadcasters to stream. Video is transcoded the best quality that you are sending it to us, allowing slower internet connections and will... Okay. Nah, why am I crazy? We're not losing viewers. We've been between 70 and 80 this entire time, even with the up-downs. So, like, right now we're at 74, so I'm not too worried. Alright, here we go! Alright guys, so we are here with the new stream settings. I'm just going to put my FPS counter in the left because I'm so proud of it. Alright, retrying user 210, teamwork and tactics going to topographical. Meanwhile, law incognito going on the left side of the map. They're jetting all the way to Nanogrid, where Ben, Lucho, and Loop in East Junction are listening to retry and user 210 build up that, and they're going to go ahead and wait there for the pounce. Cognito and Law coming through system waypointing against Aristote, and we see that Chris has already gorged up Nano while the sys and the infestation is growing. Oh, interesting. Observatory. So they're going fast phase gates. Yep, there's the phase tech, and it looks like they're going to want to. I bet you that they're going to hole up system waypointing. They're waiting. I don't think they're going to put it in subsector. That's not a smart position to do. If you're going to hold up system waypointing, which is a great point, you can launch into nanogrid, you can launch into cargo, and you can hold subsector pretty easily. So that's it's a very good tactic right now. Veil, we usually see fast phase gates come out immediately. This is very different from their other build. So retry user 210. Yeah, try to just F5 the page. Just reload the stream. See if that works. All right, Cognito and Law. There's the phase gate up in system waypointing. So just like we know, and they do hear this being built. Ben, Lucho, and Chris, they got to get in there. They cannot let this happen. They cannot let this happen. Nice job, Law, taking Lucho right around the corner. Did you guys see that? Holy cow. Alright, so Law and Cognito coming now into Nanogrid. Retry and user 210. Try wiggling the cord. Man, I really shouldn't watch chat when I'm casting. Alright. Alright, so now Lucho and Ben and Loop. Alright, I will go ahead, while this is happening, I'm going to go ahead and redo the stream right now, guys. So give me a second. I'll bump up the bitrate here and redo it. But right now, I'm just going to leave you at the point where Teamwork and Tactics may lose the system waypointing phase gate. Alright, so it looks like it's at 35%. Twat does come in there to shoot them off and does end up saving that. Fantastic. Alright. So now that they do lose that, they can throw down another one. Alright, this is where I'm gonna drop the stream now, and I'm gonna put it right back up. You'll only lose a few seconds, guys. Give me a second. Moving into Nanogrid. Alright, retry user now moving into Nanogrid. They are just shooting up the joint. Meanwhile, over here, Solus and Lucho taking down Sky Ice in subsector. Great push here, and it looks like this is going to open them up for a nice phase gate. If they can hold this, this is going to put them in a great position to put a phase gate here in Nano. Great job, Loop, really low. Might get his last bite there. It does go down, and they got to move back into there. Looks like they're not going to finish the job and move back in the system waypointing where the phase gate is going down. So my mistake. I mean, technically this is a stronger phase gate position anyways. I thought they would just get it up in Nano just to take it out and then just move it when they could, but looks like they didn't. Alright, so now coming back in here, user 210, I'm sorry, The extractor does go down there in Nano. We're seeing Sky Ice move up in subsector. User 210 alone here in system waypointing. He's going to be backed up by Sky Ice. He's holding down to this phase gate in here. And there's Solus going through the vents. He's going to pop out here. There he goes. All right, and we're seeing now Loop is jumping around this subsector RT, trying to be really annoying, almost getting down 50% there. Sky Ice cannot get him. Sky Ice getting bit once, twice. Oh, just a third time, and Loop does take him down with help. But while this is happening, Retry is, and User is in Nanogrid. Lucho can't do anything here. There comes a Drifter. There's the Enzyme with enzyming nothing. Teamwork and Tactics working really, really, really hard to try to get this Nanogrid down and hold up system waypointing. They do not have any upgrades yet. Cognito in C12. Aristote looked like he was going to leave him alone, but he might just get the pounce on him right here. But he actually does. He leaves him alone. He's going to write off this this Harvester. Loop and Chris go up into Nano and pull out the Marines out of there. Aristote does go up to Topographical to bite on this RT. And in system waypointing, Retry, User 210, and Law coming in through Y Junction. They're going to meet Chris. He's going to go down really quickly. And we got Aristote coming into the main base as Bonkers just jumped right back in. Looks like he's going to start biting the IPs right now. And while this is happening over in Cargo, User 210 is there with Retry, trying to take down that Harvester. Aristote gets out of there and moves to Skylights. Now, Virtual Selection has to deal with this system waypointing gate. If they don't, this could be a pain in the butt when it comes to later in the game, as such a strong area. They're not going to be able to assist and hold Cargo with that pressure that's constantly happening from system waypointing. Armor 1 now research going up. Shotgun research going up as well. And these guys are coming through, and it looks like Law is moving in alone into Nanogrid. Now, User 210 and Retry fighting the C12. It's unwatchable. Okay, I don't know. I'm on a 2800. I bumped it from 2600 to 2800, and I used to stream all my other streams at 2515, so I don't know why it's not doing it, guys. All right. So now, Cognito, Retry, User, Law, all coming through that phase gate and system waypointing. Okay, I'm glad it's fine for somebody. Alright, so Solus, biting that power here in Nanogrid, gets put off that power, 30% there, doesn't get it down. Teamwork and Tactics working on their 4th Harvester, while Virtual Selection has been slammed down to just their 1 in their base. Oh man, Teamwork and Tactics playing such a strong Marine game. Very refreshing to see. Retry, Law, and User 210 put him up at phase gate in Nanogrid. We're seeing 2 fades out on the field, which may make some difference here. I mean, these guys, Teamwork and Tactics, only have Armor 1, so these fades, if they're going to make a move against the Marines, they better do it pretty soon before Armor 2 comes up. It's just going to be that much harder to get these guys down. Alright, Retry, User 210, and Law building up a strong Nanogrid. Both RTs are going to go up. That's going to set them on 5, which is going to allow them to have the money to get all the upgrades that they want. Virtual Selection, really, their economy is hurting so bad. So Aristote Biting the RT there in Skylights. They're trying to make some move. Look at this, what's happening here. Chris, Ben, Lucho, and Loop along with Solus. And here comes a huge fight here in Nano as these guys move in against Teamwork and Tactics. Oh man, this is not looking good, and Teamwork and Tactics has held on to that really well. Only the Skulk going down. 4 Fades could not break Nanogrid, especially with those shotguns out. There's Armor 2. Armor 2 is out now. This is what Virtual Selection needed to worry about. All right. So Solus, Ben, and Lucho. Oh, look at this. They know they need a base rush. They know they need a base rush. Oh, there's the observatory right here in the corner. They're trying to look for it. And they knew it! Teamwork Attack, nice. Bonkers saying on comm that they're coming in. Heard all those blinks. And they all just ran through the system waypointing. Oh! Solus getting tagged by all those shotguns in system waypointing. Meanwhile, fight going up in Nanogrid, and it's okay. Oh no! Ben loses in Nanogrid! Oh, not good. Look at Teamwork and Tactics pulling out their Marine round. So strong. Fast phase gates, locking them up. Now they're on shotguns. They don't even have... Guys, they are taking out these Fades with Armor 1 and Weapon 0. It's just crazy. Oh my goodness. So now, with that, 2 Fades being lost, I mean, Aristote's at 46. I don't know if he's going to go Fade or at least try to save for Onos, though it's going to take forever because they are at 2 Harvesters, so that wouldn't really be smart. They need to make some sort of move against this phase gate and system waypointing. If they can turn this into a grind gate, then I think that they could do this. However, Teamwork and Tactics is really good at responding in force. So, like, 5 of them can come through that gate, all with shotguns, and just tag another Fade, which they cannot lose right now. 12 minutes, 21 seconds into this game, and it's definitely looking like Teamwork and Tactics. Let's take a look at the resource. 9 lost for Teamwork and Tactics, 5 Harvesters lost for Virtual Selection, 526 to 39, and team kills 35 to 22. So, Teamwork and Tactics having an extremely commanding lead here over Virtual Selection in terms of engagements, resources, and map control. I mean, now, I've seen an upset happen, but I don't think Bonkers is going to let that happen, like a base rush, anything like that. Armor 2 has been completed to see how long it took down to take Law. Okay, here we go. Finally, they have taken down the system waypointing phase gate. 2 Marines here in C12. And Lucho and Loop here in Nano has to be careful. Loop, get out of there. Oh my god, he might get pinched by... Oh! Oh, wow. Might get pinched by retry there. Holy smokes. Alright, Aristote now in Overlook. 19% there. He's going to end up taking that down. Teamwork and Tactics going to be dropped down to 4 extractors. Still okay. Sky Ice rebuilding up system waypointing and all that work to take that down, and it is right back up. And a little bit of Lucho taking down Sky Ice. Not really happy with that. Phase gate going back up in system waypointing. Ben now alone in there. Gets taken out, 1 shot to the face. And Lucho almost getting owned as he gets out of there through Y junction. Aristote biting this RT. He's got a lot of people coming around the corner. Aristote, be careful. Yeah, okay, good. Now he can just die, and it's okay. Which he will. He might. He may not. He will. Okay, he does die. Alright, so Teamwork and Tactics back to just 3 Harvesters, but they are rebuilding. 1 going back up in Skylights, 1 going up back in Subsector, and that puts them back to 5 with all that. And Virtual Selection massing right now back into Nanogrid. Look at this. Retry getting killed by a nice mine placement there. And look at this. They might actually grind this down. User 210 coming in around the corner. No! And Virtual Selection loses it. 47% there. They lose that. Wow. Oh, this is just not good. Virtual Selection is so far behind right now. They are so far behind in res, so far behind in any type of map control, and as time keeps ticking here, more money is going to Teamwork and Tactics. They just got weapons 2 here in just a few seconds, while Virtual Selection got the almighty Gorge Tunnels finished. Retry and User 210 coming into Y Junction, almost tagging Loop with those 2 shotguns, and they got to be careful here. Lucho might get tagged! Oh, and Loop does go down! I knew that was going to be bad. Another fade bites the dust. Oh my god, VS just called GG. You can't lose this many fades. I mean, if you see, they're clinging on to one chance, which is right here. See that? Aristote at 55. They're clinging on to that. They'll have one Onos and Lucho as a fade, and I just honestly don't think that's going to make any difference. Retry taking out Ben. It's just not going to make enough of a difference here. Now we're seeing that Chris is up in the vents here in Nano. Looks like he's going to try to do a Bile Bomb, but Cognito knows that he's there. There's the Advanced Armory, which is going to give access to a prototype lab, and then they can get jets. And I mean, with 6 RTs, there's the Robotics Factory going down in system waypointing as well. Retry and User 210 up against Solus and Loop, who just got scanned down. They're going to meet with Lucho here. Nice shot there as he gets 12 damage. Here comes everybody. Did you see that? Flying over. Lucho really low. I mean, a lucky shot could have taken him out. And, I mean, if that fade went, then this would have been horrible. All right, so now we're getting Aristote killing the RT there. And, I mean, Chris is just being annoying right now. He's just doing Bile Bombing just to keep one Marine engaged here on Nanogrid. I mean, if he does that, then that's one Marine less on the field that the rest of the team has to worry about. Obviously, that's one less alien, you can say as well. But if you look at this, he's doing a pretty good job Bile Bombing this phase gate. But now, I believe advanced weapons got done, so they may just start lobbing Grens into there. And I do see the prototype lab is now done in the corner of control. Aristote being annoying, getting killed there. Yeah, here's User 210. There we go with the flamethrower. And now User 210, I'm sorry, Chris. And I'll just show you what it looks like up there for Chris. He's right there, down. Where am I? There he is. This is what it looks like for them, what they're dealing with. Chris is right here on the other side. Well, he was. And he was Bile Bombing here. So now he is out of there knowing that the jig is up. And now Teamwork and Tactics rebuilding lost RTs like it's nothing. So there's Law with the grenades, but he's already gone out of there. Could have scanned that down. Chris is moving away through C12. And we're seeing nice observatory here in system waypointing. Jets, there we go, are halfway done being researched, which is really going to help them out here. And we do see Aristote. He is an Onos. Just popped out as an Onos. They have an Onos and a Lucho on the field as a fade. So, I don't know. I mean, against these upgraded Marines, and I don't know if this is going to make much of a difference here. I mean, they're definitely going to need to take care of this Onos. There's cargo. Has been claimed. Odd. Odd why they would claim cargo. Yeah, they're just going to wreck it.
Command
Or
station
not.
under attack.
They did try to parasite a blueprint. There we go. Alright, so they're waiting for jets, and look at them, all coming back through the gate. They got jets, and they're coming through in Nanogrid. It looks like they may phase back through to system waypointing. Armor 3 now has started. 1 flamethrower, 1 grenade launcher, 2 shotguns. Coming off in Y Junction. Why did Law go the other way? especially with a grenade launcher. You do not do that. Oh, and here they go. They see the Onos. Here's the fight. They do see the Onos. This is the view from the Onos. 927 life. Okay, so they do know it's up. Going straight for the phase gate. We're seeing retry. They're really trying to focus down this Onos, but without all the other Marines. Trying to take down, and he's going to get out of there. Great job. So, Virtual Selection in one fell swoop takes out Nanogrid, or is in the process of taking out Nanogrid. Armor 3 is now up. That Onos did make a difference. Sky Ice and Law up against here. Wow, if Virtual Selection pulls this off, I will be so going crazy. They are so behind right now. I mean, Teamwork and Tactics is ahead in every metric. But now, I mean, there's a drifter. Could probably try to kill that blueprint. So there goes the power. The blueprint went down in cargo. Nano is now theirs. They're assisting into there so quickly, and that's going to push Teamwork and Tactics down the system waypoint. They got to make a push against the main hive. There we go. Exoskeletons now have been researched. They don't have anyone. I mean, the closest person they got is Sky Ice at 37 that can pick one up. Cargo Hive destroyed immediately. Flash Hive destroyed in cargo. That sucks considering Virtual Selection is kind of hurting on res right now. But look at this. They're all out of position. Teamwork and Tactics is all out of position. They're losing their system waypointing gate, but they are moving into pipeline. And all the aliens are out of position. This is it. This is it. If they cannot get to control, this is it. Teamwork and Tactics knew that they had to do this. They saw that Onos. They had to do that. Now, Subsector has been claimed, so they have to move it. They have to hustle back to Subsector to kill that, and now it's going to be a race. Retry is back up in there to try to slow them down. Here we go, 94%. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, I think VS is going to do it. I think VS is going to do it. There goes Lucho, 58% on the control chair, and the Hive just went down in cargo, and they are racing. They are racing to the other side. 15%. Oh my god, they're not going to do it. VS is actually going to win. Holy cow. They dropped pipeline. They drop pipeline. They drop pipeline. Oh my god! Wow! Oh my god! Oh my god! What an ending! Holy cow! I'm shaking. That was beautiful.
So I think I ghosted that CC about half a second before I lost my main CC.
Oh.
We make interesting games, Red Dog. We make interesting games.
Of that, there can be no denying. Eh?
Wow, guys. That was amazing. Alright, moving into round 4.
One more.
Wow, Teamwork and Tactics. That was such an awesome ending. Oh my god, I thought VS was going to have that. I thought VS was going to have that. Holy cow. Holy cow, guys. Oh my god. Alright. Guys, I am going to change some settings here. Again. Just to make sure that we're not lagging. Or should I? I mean, is it... Oh, only video keeps freezing. Okay, so I'm going to change it. I'll be right back. That I'm streaming to. So maybe that'll help. So, hopefully that'll help. Alright, let me switch the teams around. Guys haven't lost really any action even throughout this, and I'm the one actually bringing the stream down manually. Usually before I just lose connection. Oh boy. That was so close. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. And it's coming to the point. Chat's probably about to explode right now because you guys are in for it. I'm just waiting patiently for you guys to get to it. Oh boy. Well, what an ending. I honestly thought VS had that, and then right at the last second, you guys heard Bonkers. At the last second, he dropped Pipeline, the Ghost Pipeline blueprint, and they were able to get to Subsector and take it out. You guys just got to it. Oh, man. Yeah. Oh, by a Diablo notice. Yeah, blueprint next to a drifter. You know, it just happened so fast. If you saw, if I remember correctly, like right when that went down, they already took the hive. And I don't even know if there was a comm actually, because they blew up Pipeline. So I don't even know if there was a comm. No, there wasn't a comm, so he couldn't have moved the drifter. Actually, yeah, Stack Pointer's right. Yeah, Stack Pointer's right. They couldn't use the drifter. They could have had another, maybe like an alien there, but obviously they were just all inning. So. So now the score is Virtual Selection 1, Teamwork and Tactics 2. Teamwork and Tactics winning their Marine round with such strong play, and at the end it was just like every man for himself. We are doing this. Okay, first to kill Ben gets a reward. So good job, guys. Wow. That was an awesome ending. Oh, this is why I love casting. This is why I love casting, because of things like that. And it's been happening a lot lately, awesome endings. I have so much content for Red Dog's Roundup, it's ridiculous. Alright, so stream is back up. I did switch servers. You know, hopefully we'll get everyone back in here. Let me know how it works now. So I have it. So I started with 3,000 bitrate, 50 frames per second. Some people said it was awesome looking. Some people said it was stuttering. So then I lowered it to 2,835 frames. Then people said it was stuttering. So then I lowered it to 26 and 30. Then people said it was worse. So now I have it at 28 and 30. Now, I just want to give you guys a clue. I normally, this was the first time I ever changed my stream settings. I normally stream at 30 frames per second, 2515 bitrate. That's my norm. So it actually shouldn't be having all these problems. So I don't know why. My only other guess here is that it's got to be Twitch. That's my only other guess, because 2515 at 30 is fine for everybody, at least in all my prior casts, so it's really weird. Alright, so about 80 of you witnessed that awesome ending. So, anyways, I'm not going to bring down the stream anymore. I think I've done really all I could at this point. I even changed Twitch servers, so I'm sorry guys, if it's stuttering, it has to be Twitch. And I know that you're saying, well, I'm watching another Twitch channel right now and it's fine. Well, maybe it's the routing of a backbone server of where those servers are and getting to you. So, yeah, I don't know what else to tell you guys. Alright, so we're going to get this last round started here really soon. Really? Still unwatchable in 720. It has to be. Yeah. It definitely has to be Twitch. There's probably a backbone server that's overloaded, some sort of routing problem maybe that they're having. So okay, I'm glad. I'm glad that you guys, that for some people the stream's fine. And yeah, just like Panda Blue asked, go to youtube.com/StingerRedDog, and all of the matches I've ever casted are there. They're all in nice little playlists and things like that. So they're all there. So just watch any ones you want, and those ones never stutter, obviously. And yeah. Zephram's co-casting with me. I know. I had to, you lose it. I had to check. Like I had to quickly hit tab. I was like, "Is Zephram in here?" All right, guys. So other things. I think Metro Last Light is almost ending. At least I hope I'm at the end. I mean, a lot of the story has already unfolded. So let me know what else, if there's another game you guys want me to play. I will not play Amnesia. Sorry. But if you guys already saw me how my reaction was in a lot of the things in Metro, then I will just not embarrass myself and play Amnesia. That ain't happening. Casting 3 minutes late. Yeah, sorry guys. Alright, so yeah, we've been going up and down, but I think the stream's really been strong at about 70 to 80 viewers. Only need 20 more to do the raffle cast. Is the last round to do it, so if you guys can get people on last. Tweet out some stuff right now. While we're waiting here, I don't know what we're waiting for. Maybe they're giving us like some pep talks here.
Command station taking damage.
Alright, how you guys liking them? Well, I guess the YouTubers will actually like that better. I know there's a lot of people on YouTube that watch my videos that can never make it to a live cast. So I hope, well, on YouTube you'll see this. I hope you guys are enjoying the chat window that I put up here. I know you can. I don't know if you. I think you could read it. I mean, I can. Maybe I can resize that a little bit on future casts, but that's for you guys because you guys wanted to know what everybody in the room is saying, and it's true. See, it's true. I don't just talk to myself. There's people actually chatting. All right, here we go. Last round, folks. Yeah, spools. I'm totally guessing it's a backbone server or a routing server somewhere that's overloaded or anything like that. So it's definitely, there's nothing else I can do. If you're getting lag, then it's definitely this data stream route to you is effed. All right, VS starting up in Skylights. Aristote and Lucho building up there. Loop, Solus, and Ben topographical. Let's see how VS does on their marine round this time. They didn't do too well on the marine round before. So let's see here. All right, so Loop and Ben moving into nanogrid. We're going to put the death cam on Loop. And here we go. Push happening. Ben goes down in a flurry of teeth, and so does Loop. Death cam strikes again. And Aristote and Lucho coming in down through Overlook in Skylights. And they're going to be building up that power there. Ben, Loop moving down through into Control, into Topographical. Sky Ice biting down the Skylights RT. And we're seeing Loop trying to fix that. Teamwork and Tactics moving obviously right into Nanogrid and securing this immediately with retry there as the Gorge Bonker still in the Hive. And here comes Aristote and Lucho in the subsector. So they see that they have assisted in here. They're going to try to clear that away. You know, best bet right now, I mean, the farthest away is Pipeline. I would probably expand there for my first Hive. This would probably be a good spot. instead of subsector. I mean, personally, that's where I would go. I mean, there are definitely some defendable things here in subsector, but I do, if I'm in cargo, I do like to assist a pipeline to have that up high. All right, Weapons 1 now has started research. Weapons 1. Not too excited about Weapons 1 being researched first. Staple, you should always go Armor 1 first. And you guys all know that. Cognito and Solus fighting here in topographical. Actually, not really fighting. Solus just coming around the corner and slapping him off that RT. Lucho and Aristote now moving in through Y Junction into cargo. Into the main base. I think they're going to try for early pressure here. They've cut the sys chain. And here comes Teamwork and Tactics ready to respond to this in kind as they just roll over them like they're not even there. Solus built up the power here in C12, waiting for a precious resource drop. And there it is. That's going to bring him up to 5. Ben needs to get behind. Look behind him. As he ends up going down. Solus now the only one left in there. I can't even get the death cam on him quickly. And there we go. That is going to go down well before the recycle. And now, wow, 2 RTs lost in 10 seconds. Great game there for Teamwork and Tactics. Don't worry, Region 0. I'm not reloading anymore. That was the last reload. I'm done. I tried to help, guys, but I'm done. All right. So, Law and Ben going, fighting there. Law taking Ben down. Over here in Overlook, 3 Marines, Aristote, Lucho, and Loop coming in through here. Now, they are extended so freaking far. There is no observatory in the main base. So if Teamwork and Tactics realizes this, they can do a base rush and end it right now because Virtual Selection is so out of position with no way to get to the main base. No way. So if Sky Ice and User 210 kill this RT and then kill Ben and move into the main base, they're going to realize that there is no observatory here and no way for the rest of the team to get back. I don't think that's going to happen because this could be over pretty soon. Lucho and Aristote moving into Nano. Loop coming in through West Junction. Looks like he's going to try to save Overlook, but way too late. As these guys move around, look at the resource fighting, man. Teamwork and Tactics on fire with their 7! 7! That sounded like the count from Sesame Street. 7! 7 RTs. So, Virtual Selection now in Nanogrid. They just kill 1 Harvester before Teamwork and Tactics responds. They're not going to get any other else. Lucho is going to go down. Oh, wow. But so they left Subsector, actually, and moved to defend Nano. That was really smart. Now they're going right back. Law and User 210 into Subsector. Look at this. 7 RTs down versus 1. 222 to 205. Team kill 6 to 10. So Teamwork and Tactics definitely eking that out as the lead as they win more and more engagements. There's the observatory. I think Virtual Selection is now realizing that they are going to need to get phase gates out on the field to try to hold some of this stuff. They are being sent back to base so many times that they can't hold whatever they build. Look, this Overlook RT is going to get built. Aristote and Lucho is basically going to get rolled here, and then they're going to lose it. Yeah, because look, Law coming around the corner. Okay, well, I mean, they're hurt. So we'll see actually what happens if Law is going to be able to make... No, he's not. He gets slapped off the bar there. Now User 210 comes in, followed with Sky Ice. In C12, the power's being attacked by a Gorge. Yes. Lucho comes in, gets 1 bite off. I'm sorry, Sky Ice moved in, gets 1 bite off of Lucho. They do actually end up pushing that away. Solus and Loop now coming into C12 as that power is at 35%. The Drifter is building up that RT. Alright, so now we're seeing here that even with the engagements, I mean, Virtual Selection is creeping up just a bit. But you know what? The thing is let's remember let's remember what the ideal situation is at the 7 to 9 minute mark. What is the ideal situation, folks? Let's think about this in class. Well, basically, when the fades come out, as they just did right now at 6 minutes 50 seconds, 3 fades, and you are on weapons 1, no shotguns, armor, and you just saw what happened there. Armor 0? Guess what? You're about to get rolled because there's shotguns. They're probably like, oh, fades, get shotguns out. No, virtual selection is not technically equipped to handle this. Now, all right, they build up a phase gate here in East Junction. This is gonna hurt because all of them are in here, but look at these fades. Why did one fade go in there? Ah, I see. Okay, so 2 fades going up into control. They're going to try to grind down. This is great because they're going to grind down that observatory. These guys are out of position. They got to run around the corner to get to the phase gate. The observatory did go down, so phase tech is lost. And now look, they baited them back to their own base. Look at that. They baited them back to their own base. See, this is what I'm talking about. They all came back. They knew they'd all come back with armor 0, and look at those fades. Just tearing through the Marines. They can't do anything. Dying, dying, dying. This is over. This is over. Good game. I tell you, you do all you want. Don't go weapons 1. I mean, you have to be prepared for this fade ball. And we saw how well being prepared for the fades goes. Very good game there. That was really short. We're just going to wait for the official. So 3-1 is the final score towards Teamwork and Tactics. Great job. Great, strong play. All right, guys. Well, that is it. Just going to close this down and move this over. All right, guys. Well, that was it. We saw Teamwork and Tactics take out Virtual Selection in a 3-1 win over them. So, really, really great job. Move this over here as well. About 70 or 80 of you witnessed this fight. I really appreciate you guys coming in and supporting. I do have another match later tonight that is... I have to check, actually, because I forgot. I know it's below my channel, but I'm not connected to my channel right now. But I can quickly see it. So it's Priori versus CIB. That's going to be at 5:30 p.m. Pacific Time, 2:30 a.m. CEST. I'll be tweeting about that when that starts, and I'll let you know if we have another forfeit on our hands. But I think that match is actually going to go on. It's a Brazilian team, I believe. I don't know Priori. They may. I don't actually know where they're from. So, anyways, so that is it. Hold on, I'm just going to move this up as well. Make sure you guys follow me on Twitter, at StingRedDog there. We didn't get to the Rafflecast goal, but close. So hopefully maybe tonight or tomorrow. Check my other casts. My cast schedule is below the video here on my channel. YouTube.com/StingRedDog has the archive of all my videos. I got tons of matches from the 24-hour stream that I still got to upload. I'm trying to upload them slowly. And also follow me here on Twitch.tv/REDDOG.TV. This has been Red Dog for REDDOG.TV, signing out, guys. I'll see you tonight. For you Europeans, I probably won't see you, but for anyone in NA or South America, I'll see you later, and also throughout the rest of the week as I continue these NSL Summer Cup 2013 coverage. So, with that, I will catch you guys later. Good night. I am back because I hit the wrong button. Whoops. I meant goodbye, everyone.